heard that you've been trying to get your finances together, but you don't know where to start. Lucky for you, you've come to the right video. I run a very strict program, but I budget in a way that allows me to still go on vacation, have shopping sprees, go out to eat, pay off my debt, pay off my loans, and still do all the things in between. I think the first thing when it comes to budgeting is understanding that it's okay to live below your means sometimes. It's okay to sit your ass down in the house sometimes, okay? You don't have to be on every scene, and this could be a temporary measure. So let's say right now when it's fall time and it's getting colder outside, the days are getting shorter, we have less plans and things coming up, and we're entering our winter arc season, our great lock-in. Now is a perfect time to kind of reassess your finances and budget, start saving for certain things, start eating in the house more just for a little while so that we can then go out to eat more later on. We can book that trip, we can get that shopping spree, we can save up for that car, we can do all the things. And that's the exact space that I'm in right now. It is October and my birthday is in December. So I'm trying to book a trip, okay? I also wanna save up for a shopping spree for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I do this every year, I don't mess around. I also got some credit card debt that I'm trying to get out of. So if you're in a similar boat, this video is for you. If you watch my first how to budget video, which was very baseline basic, like how to budget using your notes app and your calculator, like very beginner friendly, then you would know that I believe every dollar should have a name. This is a follow-up video to that one, but this one's gonna be a little bit different because we have more structure and we're actually going to be using an app. Every dollar has a name. So once you get your check, you need to divide up and budget up that check to where every dollar is accounted for. We don't need any loose miscellaneous dollars where, it's not for a bill, but it's not for a savings bucket. It's kind of just there because then it's going to get spent on something that you probably don't need to spend it on. So that's why we're going to put a name to each and every dollar. And I know that sounds a little too strict because things can come up, but that's why we have things like a miscellaneous folder where, okay, maybe we set aside $50, $100 for miscellaneous items that could pop up. But the point is, those dollars still are accounted for and they're still in a specific bucket and are only used for certain spending needs. First things first, we need to go through our statement history and see what exactly we're spending money on. And that sounds so tedious, but it's really not that hard. Like open up your app, open up your bank app. For me, I use Chase. I only use my credit card. So I just scroll through my credit card history to see, okay, what do I spend money on? How much do I spend at the gas station? How much do I spend at the grocery store? How much do I spend on eating out? How much do I spend at CVS? Like all these things. And also, what subscriptions do I have? Because me doing this exercise, I realized that I have a lot of miscellaneous subscriptions that are not necessary. And every dollar counts. Remember, we are tightening up in this season. Once you have that information all pulled up, you're going to download the Budget Bestie app. I stumbled across this app because someone mentioned it in their video and I was like, oh, it's cute, it's pink, let me see what it's about. So I went through the prompts to set everything up. It did take a little bit of time, but the way the app is set up, they will make sure that you have everything set. They are going to hold you accountable. Once you stick to that budget, you cannot really change it around. This is not sponsored, by the way. This is just an app that I truly see the value in. The Budget Bestie app will divide your expenses into 3 categories. So variable, fixed, and savings. So variable just meaning expenses that change from time to time. So things like grocery and gas. And then your fixed expenses are the expenses that remain the same. So things like your rent, car loan, monthly subscriptions, things like that. And savings will be things like your emergency fund, your vacation, your apartment, your new car, the fun goals that we're saving for. So within the app, you'll see the variable expenses that I created for myself are groceries, gas, personal care, meaning like my nails, my eyebrows, things like that, dining out, hobbies, because I do take dance classes once a week, shopping because Amazon Prime Day is coming up, so I need to put a little something aside for that. And then my money cushion, which is my broke amount, which I mentioned in my last budget video. This is the amount that my bank account cannot go past. So once my bank account hits this number, I can't spend no more money. But in here, I'm gonna call it my money cushion because if things hit the fan and I have to go in there, then I'm gonna do what I have to do. But the goal is to not really dip into those funds. Then we have our fixed expenses. So my car loan, my CapCut subscription, debt repayment, because like I said, I do have a credit card that has a little bit of a balance, but we're paying it off. And this is the plan to do so. My music subscription, CVS rewards, and Budget Bestie, because you do have to pay for the app, but I'm not gonna lie, it's worth it. I'm the last person who wants to pay for an app. But this app, I'm just like, okay, this is one less headache. I don't have to go in my notes app and do everything line by line. This is a much more automated system of getting a budget done. And in these savings envelopes, we have birthday, emergency fund, shopping spree, and saving for my first apartment. So I did change the numbers up a little bit so that you guys couldn't be all in my business like that, because people be pocket watching and I can't have that. But just to give you guys an idea of what the app looks like, how it works, essentially you are going to divide up your check into different envelopes. So in the variable envelopes, you're gonna have groceries, gas, whatever else. And then in the fixed envelope, you're gonna have your car loan, your debt repayment plan, your music subscription, whatever else. And then in your savings envelopes, you're going to have your apartment that you're saving for, your next car that you're saving for, your vacation, your shopping spree. And then that way your check is divided up. Now, as you spend in these different categories, you're going to track those amounts in the respective envelope. So for instance, here in my groceries envelope, you'll see that I went over budget. That's why it has a negative $22.32 remaining, because I spent $172.32 and I was only supposed to spend $150. So already slipping up, but hey, at least I know what's going on, and I'm not gonna be surprised when my bank account is at $50 when it's not supposed to be. Here you'll see that I have been tracking my spending. So at Costco, I spent X amount. At ShopRite and Stop and Shop, I paid X amount. So it's really helpful because you have money set aside, and as you spend that money, you can track it and see. It'll show you too, like how much more you have left to spend in that category, or if you went over, or if you haven't spent any at all. So that's really cool. I really love that feature. Also, in your fixed envelopes for your fixed expenses, you can put the date that the transaction is going to go through. So for instance, my Apple Music goes through on the 14th of each month. So I can put that here on the calendar, and then it'll also just let you know when that's gonna happen. So you know that at least, okay, for the next week, I don't have to spend money on this just yet. And then when it does come out of your account for the automatic subscription renewal, make sure you take it out of your Budget Bestie app so that you can track how much you're actually spending. For your savings envelopes, it'll show you how much you're putting towards it. It'll give you a goal date as well, and it can show you how far you are from hitting your goal. So this is really exciting because it shows you, okay, like I'm getting super close, or like, damn, I have not been saving enough for this. Like, let me hone in and really put some funds in towards this bucket for this paycheck or this envelope. I like the app because it's very user-friendly. In the overview section, it'll show you how much money you have coming in versus how much money you have going out. It'll also show you the calendar and when you have your fixed expenses coming out. There's also a tab here where it shows you upcoming transactions, and it also shows you how many days you go without spending money. So I think that's cool too, because it's like, oh wait, I can actually just sit my ass in the house sometimes and cook in the house and just not spend any money for a little while. The subscription is $8.99 a month. Like I said, I find it worth it. I wouldn't tell y'all something that I don't actually use, and I'm not sponsored by Budget Bestie, not yet. So I'm not getting paid to say this. I genuinely just feel like it's one less thing to worry about when I have this app. I don't have to go through in my notes app each and every time and physically write down each expense and like calculate it up. Like, this app does all that for you. And I know some of us run away from budgeting because it could be so scary to really look at your finances and see, oh wow, I don't have as much to spend as I thought I did. Or like, oh, I have some extra money, it's just not being allocated in the right way. Like, those things really help you, and you feel such a peace of mind once you actually sit down and get the damn budgeting together. Because then it's like, okay, I can breathe. Okay, wait, I actually know what's going on. Like, it doesn't have to be a gray area. Even if you have loans, sit down, look at the loans, break it up into monthly payments, and you'll get there. Like me personally, I ran up one of my credit cards on vacation because I was having a time. But I created a repayment plan for myself so that we can get that back to where it needs to be immediately. Do not let credit card debt sit, because that is going to destroy, it's going to erode your credit. But I'm not perfect. Like, moment of transparency, yes, I did run on my credit card. Don't be like me. Be better than me. I just love this app, and it's pink. Like, as a pink girl, that's what sold me. That pretty much concludes this video. I graduated from college realizing that I know nothing about personal finances, so I have been on a mission since graduation day to really get a hold of my finances, learn how to budget, learn about credit cards, learn about stocks and saving and all those things. So if that's something that you're into, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the bell to be notified every time I upload, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.